All right, let's get to it. We got football on one screen and chat and MCOC on the other one. Hold on, let me dim the lights. What's going on, Charles? Welcome in, Widow. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna hop right into the quest because we have 3 more to go, and I want to make sure we get done at a reasonable time. Yeah, a lot of people do, Widow. I don't think I'm gonna boost up for the skill one. I don't think it'll take that long. Nice. It's kind of annoying, actually, not having willpower this quest, actually. Just always got to be turning off my masteries, man. The block damage is so real, man. How do you fight Mr. Knight? You just need to apply as many debuffs as you can, and that's the only way you can damage him, is when he's throwing his special attack. Any damage he takes during that, he'll receive, basically, when the special attack is over. So, like, technically you can use anybody for that fight, Widow, because you have Bane, right? But I would recommend using somebody with debuffs, whether that be like Onslaught or Mole Man, someone like that. But yeah, you don't have to have debuffs if you don't want to. Alright, let's use Shang-Chi here. I don't want to deal with his Unstoppable. You know, maybe I will boost up, actually. You know what? Just mute the game. It's too distracting. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of dumb. What's really annoying about it is that he applies Tranquilize, so it makes applying your debuffs that much harder. Oof. Ah, dang it. I pushed him to a special 3 on accident. The guy who developed this month's EQ is the same one who developed Epoch? Like, Epoch the quest or all the characters that are in Epoch? Because the characters existed before. You know what I mean? They were part of the, like... Dang it. Didn't take a death, though, at least. I think I did see that same thing, though, Charles. I still don't think that's, like, a good enough excuse. Purgatory with Hurt Locker. I haven't thought any of the bosses were too hard so far, to be honest. Sorry, who was I fighting here? Oh, yeah. Captain Marvel. Let's go with... let's see, I don't want to do energy debuffs. Maybe let's use Black Cat. Ooh, or Korg might be good here because she's kind of like... not very chunky. We'll go with Black Cat, though. I'm not even going to bother healing. I think I'll just use a revive when she dies. I do expect to die, so... without that freaking willpower healing, man. This may have been a mistake. I wonder if... Okay, I'm convinced, dude. AI is not throwing specials like they used to. By the way. Alright. Well, we did die like I predicted. But as A-okay. These are not going to be revives that are available next week, so... Yeah, not healing in between fights is kind of annoying. I didn't mind it for, like, Valiant Gauntlet that much. Like, the earlier iterations. But I'm really... not a fan since the attack values are so inflated. Dude. She's just not using specials. Wait, Ares has a lower attack rating? That's wild. Man, this fight is going horribly, by the way. Oh well. Well, ideally, I just run out of revives. If you're Kabam, at least. Oh, so now we're throwing the specials. I don't really like the Elder difficulty that much, just because I don't think it's really balanced. But I didn't mind the normal difficulty. I am really not liking this freaking Captain Marvel movie, though. She refuses to throw the special one. It's like against her religion, man. Yeah, Andre, they're pretty chunky. Oh, rip me. Yeah. Kind of depends, like I don't know if it was last quest or the one before. Whichever one has Eye Hulk. I'm not even on like the highest tier of rewards and stuff, right? I'm just on like 2, and the Immortal Hulk had 1.2 million health. It was crazy, dude. Alright, well, that should not have taken any revives, to be quite frank, but we got there. Yeah, I think the health pools and the attack values, I think if you chop those down, like, I can get over the nodes being annoying. And then also the energy cost is, like, crazy high for no reason, which is really annoying. Like, the quest after this, it's 5 energy per tile. Like, that is way unnecessary, in my opinion. Way, way unnecessary, man. Taking bullseye. 20 fights, some nodes, men. Yeah. Yep. 100%, Andre. I'm not a huge fan of how heavily restricted the thing is. Like, the Valiant Gauntlet, initially, yeah, it was a lot longer than these quests are, but it wasn't class locked, and it was only one quest, one path. Like, at least the initial one, not the ones from, like, last update or whatever. The one that people almost all universally liked. And then they just, like, took everything from that and were like, no. No more. And I don't know why. The perfect release. All right, that was easy. Need to ramp up every single fight just to take 3% per hit, and if you die, you have to ramp up again. I know. Yeah, Andre. I totally feel you, man. It's very restrictive for people with small rosters. Like, it feels impossible to do. The cool thing, like, about the previous gauntlets is, like, even if you needed to dip into, like, 5 stars or 6 stars, it was doable because the health pools were smaller and the attack values were also smaller. This time around, not so much. Just finished at the arena. Nice, Web. Nice. Okay. Dude, I don't think there's... I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but there's not a skill champion who's Incinerate immune, huh? Interesting. I guess champs that, like, shrug debuffs, but... Huh. Alright, well, who do I want to use against Wiccan? Could use Misty Knight. Mantis might not be a bad option. Let's use Black Panther. Yeah, that sounds good. Crucible Act 8 was easier. Honestly, I think I probably, when all is said and done, will have used less rank, less revives and potions for Crucible than I did for this. To be fair, I was a lot more dialed in on Crucible during this, like, Elder difficulty thing, I've been really trying to interact with chat a lot because we've gotten a lot of people in here. So, beautiful. Yeah, this is going to be a painful fight. I should have just chose somebody with, like, no buffs at all, bro. We're going to use a lot of revives here. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that Black Panther got that many buffs that he generated. It's alright. We still got a good chunk of change down on him. But also we're rich in terms of revives, so I don't much care. So it is Wolverine, it is. I'm blaming all of you. Oh man, my mouse died. No, it's my own fault. I mean, I don't care. Listen, like I said this yesterday, if I wasn't streaming and if there weren't people like to interact with while I was doing this quest, I actually don't know if I would do it. Just because it takes so long. Dude, heaven forbid I dex, man. I'm gonna use a handful of revives here for sure. Just get all the damage in I can, I guess. Those bleeds are doing a lot of damage though. Yeah, one dex and it's over. Yeah, with the attack values the way they are, that's the way it feels, Andre. I'm not about to go into my masteries for one fight though. 45 revives in total. I don't think I'm quite up there. I have been playing it pretty fast and loose, though. I could get there if I keep bringing in stupid counters. Yeah, Widow. If you read the nodes, it'll tell you. Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic that they're gonna nerf the difficulty a bit, so... I do think it was a bad idea for them to not nerf the quest while it's live. I don't know how difficult that would be. Like, there could be technical limitations to it. But I just feel like they should have at least tried. Or done something. Like, give people a boatload of revives or something to get through it. I don't know. Dang, Charles, that's some crazy luck, dude. Holy crap. That's actually really good, man. Alright, we got Diablo. I think that should be a fairly safe fight. The unfortunate thing about the skill class, there's not really any ways for me to heal, I guess. Chiel special 3 and then Nick Fury second life, if I time it properly, could potentially get me full heals. The thing I like about these is, like, you have to try to plan things out, you know? Like, in the other quests, if you, like, tactically use champions at certain points, you can actually heal up, and it's, like, free, basically. That's kind of what got me through the mutant one. If you space out your bleed-resistant champions as much as you can, that can really help you out. That's why, like, not having willpower on this quest, I feel like is especially rude. Feels, really unnecessary. Also, why is Diablo gaining healing there? Is that an awakened ability thing? Probably. Yeah, that's really good, Charles. I can see they still haven't quite fixed Aegon's purified debuffs issue. Maybe they did. It is Friday, stud, but we got Elder difficulty to do, man. Yeah, I know he heals from special 1 if you let him drink the vial, but he had thrown a special 2. See? So I guess he does off the special 2 as well. I only thought it was special 1. Gonna do all 3 quests? Absolutely. Yeah, Josh, that's true. Unfortunately. Wow, 14k on the bleeds. and that may not have been their intention, but that's the way it reads, you know what I mean? They definitely seem a little bit, like, tone deaf to the way the players are feeling right now. I think it would have gone a long way if... I don't know how many of you guys saw. I posted the, like, Karate Mike, aka Kabam Lawyers, basically, their posts about all the problems and stuff lately. Honestly, I think it would have gone a long way if they straight up admitted, like, yeah, we've been sucking, and on us, right? But instead they have to give us some fluff, like, fancy pants worded thing. I don't know. To try and save face a little bit. Alright, we got Red Hulk. Let's see. They will choose... Should we use Patriot? That could be fun. Use Patriot. Actually, wait, no. Patriot probably nerfs himself, huh? Because when he crits, he's going to purify his own debuff. That will be really stupid. Wait, actually, I don't even think Patriot is good for this. That's depressing. Big depressing. Alright, well then, Jabari Panther it is. This one's for you, Charles. Hopefully... Dude, every time I use Jabari Panther, I start taking serious L's. Oh, it was... Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky, because I feel like when you get in that mindset, Josh, it feels like everything is a conspiracy, and I think that's kind of a dangerous way of thinking. Like, yeah, they're rich, and they're a big company with a lot of success, but at the same time, the people that are in charge of that company are human, and make mistakes all the time. But also, I really think Netmarble kind of maybe soured the water a little bit. Maybe got a little too money hungry with it. Also, welcome in, Zemo. Hope you're doing well, man. Also, I know you want to roll special too, Charles. I'm just in the zone right now with, like, juggling his power gains, so... That was for you, Charles. I hope that was respectable. I hope I did a good job. Yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from, Josh. 100%. Like, I totally understand. I'm all for the tinfoil hat, personally. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt any way that I can. Kingpin? Are there any other fights I'd really want to use Kingpin for? Not really. Maybe I'll use Kingpin. Oh, you ran out of revives, Web? Sorry, I just saw that. You're gonna make it, dude. Believe. Believe in yourself. Alright, let's give you this one, I guess. Actually, no. Shang-Chi won't be needing that one anymore. Hey, congrats, Braylon. Which champion did you use? Out of curiosity. Try throwing a special within 1 second of entering the hunt. I wasn't even watching the hunt, I'm going to be honest. Thank you, Charles. I'm glad I got your approval, man. Are you guys ready for me to eat a special 2 to the face? Here it comes. Also, thanks everyone that's already in the stream. You guys are quick with it. I haven't even been live for that long. Alright, I expect Kingpin to absolutely rinse, though. Wow, that block damage was crazy. I kind of wanted to block it and see what would happen. That was not worth. Dude, how do you know I'm unstoppable? That was close. I've never heard of people using Cyclops for Bahamut. I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised that it went that well. It's not really... That wouldn't really be my first choice. Alright, we're gonna... Never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna send it, but I don't think Kingpin would have had the damage. I think we do now, though. Beautiful. Yeah. Dude, Netmarble is so... They're pretty predatory. It feels like this last year has really ramped up, too. I've never seen such bad or aggressive, let's say, monetization in this game. It's like they saw the money that was made during, like, Banquet and stuff. They get big, oogly eyes, and they're like, oh my gosh. Give it to us, please. Let's go Nick Fury. Actually, wait. Let me just make sure Air-Walker is not bleed immune. No. I don't think he's bleed immune. Man, Air-Walker have no immunities or what? That's crazy. Hopefully we can tactically die. I don't know. I'm notoriously bad at dexing that special one, so we'll probably die and then go into second life early. Oh well. Hey, thank you, Magic. Yeah, get better. You were getting crazy luck, man. Really? Homie just threw it like that, huh? What the heck? Air-Walker, you psychopath. I am not getting special 3'd, man. Well, I wasn't wrong. We did go second life. That's unfortunate. At least we gotta do bigger damage now. Right, guys? Silver lining. We squandered basically a free heal, but it's fine. No, where's my parry? Oh well. Yeah, if you're wanting to spend, it looks like there's a good deal on the web store. Don't tell Tim. Just kidding. One of the biggest problems in MCOC has been used as cash cow to develop many other games that just flop instead of reinvesting a higher portion back into the game. That's a good point, actually. There have been a lot of kabam projects that have just kind of died in their crib. MCOC, there's just like something like special about it that they should just try to keep going and do their best with. But instead they're just doing their best to let it die, let it die. Okay, I want to use... Who do I choose? Should I use Hitmonkey now? No. Let's use Mole Man. I do definitely think, like... And I've made this point plenty of times on stream before. But, like, with the amount of money they have made in the last year with, like, the crazy monetization, you can't convince me that, like these bugs shouldn't exist. They should have plenty of money to pump into, like, servers or, you know, hiring quality assurance people. But it just seems like everything is being pocketed by the top shareholders or whatever, you know? And it's kind of depressing to watch the state of the game go so downhill so quickly. Because, man, I'm old school, right? I know what this game used to be. And it's nowhere near what it is currently. It's kind of like my big gripe about Call of Duty, right? Like, if you're just starting to play COD nowadays, right? You're just, like, used to the way things are monetized and prices of bundles and stuff like that. But, like, I came from a day where you'd spend, like, 15 bucks, you'd get a map pack. You could still play the game even after the next one came out. If you bought a camo in the store, it would apply to every single gun. Before things were, like, hyper predatory. Is that what your bar is from? That's cool. Hey, so at least we got something good from it, right, Charles? I don't know that... Okay, Josh, like, yes and no. So I think certain bugs exist, and their team might be so small because they're unwilling to spend money that, like, they always get put on the back burner. Maybe not by design necessarily, but that definitely does happen, I think. Where they just have to really pick and choose what they do and don't want to fix. I did not look at the nodes for this lane. Hopefully I can do this fight with Yelena. Yeah, we're good. I just wish they'd put... this goes for every gaming company, by the way. Like, monetization right now is really, really anti-consumer across the board. It feels like companies, they just want to squeeze every penny out of you, and then they refuse to funnel it back into the game. It's pretty depressing. That's why, like, they've never cared enough to fix, like, AI issues. Their resource expenditure is huge. Alright, that was easy. Was easy peasy. But I will say, you know what's crazy? All that stuff aside, I still freaking love the game. Also, I just realized I'm not wearing my hat, dude. That's why my headset was feeling funny on my head. I always wear a hat. Nobody told me. Alright, we got Morbius next up. Alrighty. Let's use... We could use Misty Knight. Now let's use Black Widow. Then we'll slap in one of them because she is not a big health pool champion. We'll re-up the boost. And then hopefully we can get through this quest super quick. Gonna go play for it, but you'll stay in the stream? Well, thank you, Widow. Thanks for being here, man. The Jabari tribe. Dude, I feel like Morbius has like really fast animations for some reason. The bug benefits a player. They'll literally take the game down and ban players, sometimes permanently. Oh, I know. Yeah. That was a really bad look for them. What? Yeah, that was a huge fumble on their part, man. And it wasn't like a game-breaking thing. If it was like, whoopsie daisy, we accidentally gave you like 10 7-star crystals, I could get that. From what I understand, though, people were just getting like maybe more shards than they were supposed to, which is like, really? You're actually going to make a big stink about that? You already have negative PR points right now with the player base, and you're just going to make it worse. How about instead of doing the stupid things that you want to do, you actually just like, you know, handle it with grace for once and just be like, yeah, our bad. You know what? You can keep those things. We'll just give those out to the rest of the player base that didn't get those things. Yeah, I knew that, Widow, yeah. I never even tried to intercept it that game. It was a pretty big bug? Alright. I mean, if it's like that monumental. Okay. I hadn't seen any of like what it actually was or wasn't, so... Well, you know what? How about we take those 48k tier 6 basic and we give everybody else 46k so that we can get our prestige up. That's what we deserve. My man. They definitely changed the AI. They're a lot more timid when it comes to using their specials. 100%. Like, noticeable difference, I think. Wonder if this will be enough. I know. I'm worried they'll like just make such bad business decisions that I'll have no choice but to quit playing. That's what Call of Duty did, man. I was insanely hooked on COD. And then just like all the really bad updates after really bad update, after bug, it just, I uninstalled it. I couldn't deal with it anymore, man. All right, we got 2 more fights. We got the Man of Ants. And then we got Proxima Midnight. Let's use Chi-Ilth. I do hold some sympathy for, like, the Kabam employees. Like, not all, I mean, ultimately they're the employees, and they did make decisions that led us down this path. But I don't think, like, everybody's responsible. I think they're catching a lot of hate online. But, like we were talking about earlier, I think it's largely probably pressure from the higher-ups. I don't even think it's necessarily the people that work at Kabam's fault. Like, to a point it is, but I think people are laying a lot more responsibility at their feet than there should be. Oh, that hits. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, Chi-Ilth is actually, like, probably one of the best counters for this fight. Because you can Purify, you can apply Tranquilize. I should have tried to get to a Special 3 earlier. She just started bleeding him to death too quick. I wanted to use Chi-Ilth because it was, like, a free heal, and I kind of fumbled the ball there. Oh, well. Oh, well. Man, and I didn't even use Okoye. Should I use Okoye? Let's use Okoye. Wait, Proxima doesn't have some, like, a random shock bleed immunity, does she? Not to my knowledge. No, I don't think so. Got Gore from the Saga Crystal. That's a pretty good pull as well. Gore is no slouch. He's not like the top of the contest or anything, but I do have a soft spot for Gore. I've talked about it a few times. Is that who you used, WAP? Yeah, I agree, Josh. Like, a lot of it does seem pretty reactionary, which I can see where that comes from, though. I think a lot of it, too, is people are finally hitting a boiling point, because their track record lately hasn't exactly been exceptional. I'm a little bit annoyed there that my relic gave me special 3. New champions are good, especially for Arena. Alrighty, you're dead. Easy. Alright, next we have the Absorbing Man, right? Yes, of course. AKA use Count Nefaria equals profit. At least I'm pretty sure. Without looking at the nodes. See if we can get this guy up to a special 2. Oh no, healing. Whatever will I do? Guess I'll slurp some of it away, buddy. You ranked up anti-venom. Dude, Charles, now you have anti-venom and actual venom. You almost have all pieces of Exodia, dude. Now you need to get agent venom. And then you also need to rank up Null. The thing I predominantly blame for the game being so poor lately, honestly, I really just think it's poor money usage and like just greed. Because they're definitely making enough money that they should be able to make the user experience something that is enjoyable for everybody. But instead, they're just prioritizing really predatory monetization policies, and they're not putting the correct amount of money back into their product. Like servers, all that. Yeah, I agree, Josh. That's why I think it's really unfair that like Karate Mike and stuff, like he's getting a lot of hate. Like I've been kind of like perusing a lot of Reddit and like comment sections the last couple days, and I will say some of the hatred I see people like spewing out is like ridiculous and completely undeserved, I think. 9.3 coming up next week. You'll use that for your tech rank up. Wait, anti-venom's not tech, he's science. Alright, we got 2 more quests, gentlemen. Silver Samurai. Which, I don't remember, I think this one's either Cosmic or Mystic. Right? Oh, this one's the Mystic one. Which isn't too bad, you just have to nullify... prevent buffs from attack or triggering as well. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. And then there's focused nullify, whatever that is. And then what's over here? Rise to power. Not too bad. Clapback. That might be annoying. Alright, cool. Cool beans, man. Wait, what was the first fight that we're kicking this off with? Oh, Idoom? Okay. He is kind of an annoying guy. Let's use Mangog. Those of you that don't know, I have a really weird soft spot in my heart for Mangog. Rank 4 Daredevil, you're so crazy, Wap. You got more Red Skull and Invisible Woman in the Nexus. You chose Red Skull. Hope it was the right choice. I think that is the right choice, Saitama. For sure. I wouldn't have even batted an eye. Invisible Woman is, like, not that great. Morbius is, like, maybe a 5 out of 10. Red Skull, definitely the best pick there. 1 point your alliance had a full second feeder alliance. Now they all quit and there's open spots even in your main alliance. That's not good. Honestly, I didn't know there was that many people quitting. I see people here and there talk about it, but rip this fight? Wap, dude. You just need to become a Mangog believer, okay? You guys need to believe in the Gog. The Gogster, bro. Look at this. Watch this Falcon punch. Oh, armor break. Easy. What you gonna do now, Idoom? Huh? Nothing. Oh no. Oh no. We're choking, chat. I spoke way too soon. Oh no. You know what? I should probably restart, huh? Yeah, you guys saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. I'm committing to Mangog, though. We're doing this. It's either now or never. No. Mangog will clutch. Don't worry, Wap. Morbius can hit good if he gets that filthy rank to crit. No, I'm choking so bad. It's because the football game came on, and so now my freaking attention is divided. I need to just focus up, man. In Mangog we trust. In Mangog we must. I mean, like, this, like, the Mystic stuff is gonna stretch my roster as it is, you know? Might as well get the Gogster out of the way. Why Mangog? Why not? No, I messed it up. Also, the Mangog hate does put a smile on my face. No, I choked it again. Yeah, Giant Walrus, you're dang straight. See? There's a believer. I am, like, really choking the special one decks now, though. I'm coming back to Earth. No, he got his armor up back. This isn't Iron Man. What do you mean? Oh, you see him try to get that freaking regen right there, boys? No! You're crazy, Idoom. Falcon punch. Heck yeah. Mangog the GOAT. You know what? I'll have you guys know, when I make a guide for this quest, I'm going to tell everyone to use Mangog for Idoom. I guess this is technically Iron Man. He's just Iron Man, the infamous version. That's what I'm talking about, brother. You guys were such haters. My goodness. Rintra. You guys ready for like ludicrous power gain? Here we go. Let's use a big boy greater champion boost. Beautiful 3-minute fight. You're dang straight, man. I gotta milk the content. Come on now. Dude, look at this power gain. No, too much. Oh boy. Oh, Rintra. I love you, buddy. I love you. All right, we're just gonna block it again. We got too much again. You know what? Special 3, not even bad. Going back to EQ, adaptive difficulties, fundamentally flawed system, punishes players no matter how high their prestige is. The new Elder difficulty, yeah, it does punish whales. That's what I'm saying, like, I don't mind it, it just feels like it's not quite balanced properly. I definitely don't think that, like, for a monthly quest, the health pools and attack values should be this high. I don't, like... Unless you're never gonna have any Everest content ever again, right? If that's the case, I get it, but it's definitely not going to be the case. You can go down, but why would I get less? Why would I, for a mode that's supposed to adapt to my difficulty, go to the lower difficulty? That just makes no sense. It makes it look like the adaptive difficulty is not adaptive. Alright, this one's the one with clapback, so it's poison, shock, bleed, incinerate, or plasma. Poison, shock... Wait, you know what? Actually, hold on. That actually... Okay, this, like, makes clairvoyant, like, kind of cheesy, no? The same debuff is placed on the attacker. Yeah. I'm gonna use Claire here. Yeah, way to brag, WAP. This guy. I don't know what you guys are complaining about. My prestige is in the moon. You did good, Mangog. So good, I'm going to take that relic from you, buddy old pal. You know what? I'm going to rank 4 Mangog. You guys can't stop me. The attack is way overtuned. Yeah, I think that's true. Like, I wouldn't mind the attack if it was, like, Crucible style and it full healed you, Giant Walrus. The thing, though, about the health pools, like, as much as they don't bother me that much either, is that, like, not everybody has, like, 10 minutes to do a fight in some cases, you know? Because you just, like, have to work with what you got. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, this is a mobile game. And when you try to make it too close to a full-time job is when it starts to suffer. I think it just... You can't have things taking, like, 8 years to complete, you know what I mean? Also, that should not whiff. There's, like, something jank with the stat cast. I should have saved Claire. She's like a good like regen champion. I just couldn't resist. Like, she's so good for clapback, I think. Widow, you're a bad word. I know, maybe the health pools would matter less if it wasn't, like, restricted to class types, because then people could use, like, champions that are more advantageous to certain nodes. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably true, Wamp. And then they can say, oh, it's the first time we've did it, our bad, like, we'll revert it right this instant. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Walrus. I would be okay with that. That would be pretty good, I think. Not a bad idea. Juggernaut is not the best for this fight, but oh well. Actually, I lied. Juggernaut is really good for this fight. Dang it, I thought I got the intercept. Oh, that didn't reach? Mea culpa. Is that enough? Nope, it's not. Rip. There we go. Took a lot of damage, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Your stream's lagging? You try refreshing? Or, sometimes when streams are lagging for me, it's because I'm watching it on ×2 speed. So maybe you could check that. Make sure that's not currently happening to you. Oh, Mojo. I don't remember who I used somebody that, like, absolutely smoked this fight. I don't remember who it was on my initial clear. I definitely want to use what? A poison immune, right? Any buff activated by the attacker has a 10% chance to be nullified. Grant power tripled against regeneration buffs. Well, that's rude. Mojo Jojo. You used revives on Mojo? Well, that's awesome. Yeah, degen immune. Yeah, see, I would use a degen immune if I had one, but I don't. Let's see. I could maybe use America Chavez, right? So I can like inverse the healing or something. I don't remember which of her zones does that, though. Or wait, no, maybe she doesn't do that? I thought she did. Am I on crack? I thought she did do... Maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. I could still potentially use her, though, because I can regen. She still might work. Maybe Chavez. Or we can fight Degen with Degen and rock in there with Kindred. Go in there with Kindred. Decisions. Oh boy, you know what? We'll just use Chavez. Or we could use Wong. Maybe we'll try Wong. Let's try Wong. This could be bad. You know what? It's fine. If it's bad, it's bad. Aw, man. Patrick Mahomes just scored a touchdown, you guys. My life is over. What is he doing rushing? Use my Wong? I think that's the correct answer. Do you know if you have two of these, they make a right? Oh, no, I didn't use his... I think it's by default the one I might want to use anyway. Yeah. What? Guess I did not light intercept rip me. Oops. Don't kill me. You kill me, you suck, Mojo. Oh, I thought I had my relic. Whoops. All right, no revives on Mojo. I'll take it. Got to practice my Wongers gameplay for Necropolis, you guys. 2 Wongs make a white. That's so true. That's what I'm saying, Widow. That's what I'm saying, man. It does. I think we're going to go Rintra here. Goated. Thank you. Thank you, Wep. Thank you, Big Boss. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was using boosts, you know, it's not completely authentic, but I am pretty proud of myself for that, not gonna lie. Practice with your Wong. Dude, Wong is a really fun champion to use. I really enjoy Wong in this game. That's why, I mean, that's also like predominantly probably why I really want to use, or want to do the 10-year Necropolis first. I find Wong is just really enjoyable to play. All right. Almost a full yellow bar. That was the goal with Mr. Moo. He did that quite well. I'm just a little bit depressed that I don't get to use him again now. Unfortunately. Goodbye, Mr. Moo. I'll remember your sacrifice, buddy. Next up, let's use... kind of want to use the Destroyer, but maybe we'll save him. I don't think he's metal technically. Let me think. Is there anyone I want to use Kindred for? I might use Kindred here. I think I'll use Kindred on Hela, actually. Wait, where am I? Oh my gosh, I'm actually lost. Hold on. There we go. I'm up here. Destroyer would be good. Yeah, maybe I will. I need to double check. I'm pretty sure I've looked before to see if he was metal and he wasn't. Yeah. Okay. If I use Destroyer though, am I going to be getting... like, how does he nullify or whatever? I don't think he can. He destroys any indestructible or mortality buffs. When the opponent gains a buff while attacking the Destroyer's block, destroy one of their newest buffs and replace it with a Rebel buff. See, I don't know if that's going to give me a Furies, though. I don't know how that interaction goes. That's my only worry. Yeah, I think it's just because he's like some magical, he's made out of Uru, like the Asgardian metal, and maybe there's like something different. I think it's more like magical property based. I don't know. Or I have no idea. Wait, you gain Furies from reaching a bar of power? Wait, for real? Is that what the node was? I thought I was still like... Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, it's the Nullify that just gives you like a perma Fury. Okay, good call. I didn't quite read that correctly. Good call, guys. Thank you. That's why I keep you around, man. You guys are ballers. Also, guys, we did hit 100 views on the stream. Thank you so much. Everybody give yourselves a crisp high five. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good one, just like me. Stream's been going great. Thank you to everybody who's dropped on by. If you could go ahead and drop a like on the stream, that'd be awesome. You don't have to. No pressure. But it does help us a lot. What? I thought I timed that right. That one's always tricky for me. I thought I had it for sure, though. No, I need you to throw that. I'm losing out on so much power gain. Oh, well. My button didn't press and it like whiffed. Hello? Okay, we're gonna pull off the clutch, believe. Oh man. There we go. The revamped daily quests are a big W. Also, sorry guys, I'm not commentating a lot right now. But I 100% agree. Clutch. Absolutely clutch. We did it. Yeah, I do like those. It does feel like required though, like you have to do it every day now. So that's just like one thing that's like almost always gonna eat your energy. Which is like I'm not like the biggest fan of that, but okay, what do we have here now? Rise to power. So if I knock them down and then they hit my attack or my block, they gonna be getting some cray power. Alrighty. Okie day. Let's bring in, dude, Tigra the Tigra? No. Tempting. I'm trying to think here. Who do I want to use for Tigra? Let's use Doom. The doctor himself. A good doctor. Aw, man. Hey, I got a 5-star Silver Samurai as well. Welcome to the club, man. I did not get a 7-star, though. Or wait, I think you're talking about the guaranteed one. I mean, you could do worse with Odin. Man, I am not a big fan of the health potions I've been using. I should just stop. Yeah, that's true, Walrus. It makes it hard. Like, from my perspective, I still have a lot of other things I feel like that I want to do. Like, when it comes to using energy. Like, I want to make it through Necropolis and stuff. I also want Tigra to one day use her special attack. I am a little annoyed. I didn't want her to throw her special there. I understand that's not the Doom cycle, gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot entirely. Those Furies should do absolute work, though. Oh, that was risky, because she was stun immune there. Holy crap. I didn't even think about that. What a big Doom slap, though. What a big Doom slap. I think their intention is like people to not binge this content in like one day. Which is what everybody does. And I think that might be why the energy cost is so high, and then maybe why the health pools and attack is so bad. I don't know. Okay, Silver Sable. What does she even do? Right, guys? I have no idea. Let's use Absorbing Man. Whom I do not really know how to use. But we're gonna figure it out. From what I remember, the people were saying heavy cancel into special 1? Or at least... Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then after this fight, I need to use the Banyo. Dude! Football game is going good. Come on, Chargers. I do not know what her special 2 is. I think I should bait a special 1. Okay, really? AI with, like, the god tier intercept, apparently. Rank 3 Shathra, huh? Oh, I think I want to let it hit more, actually. Bait special? Oh, I want a bait special too? Okay. My problem is I couldn't remember what it was. Whoops. I know the trap killed me there. Don't use this as peak Absman gameplay, okay, guys? Man, look at the absolute value I'm getting from those level 1 potions. Vision Arcus, except Absman. You're fighting a rank 3 in war, it almost killed you, and you had energy resistance. You could probably use Serpent. I mean, well, okay, if you had energy resist. Maybe that wouldn't be the best idea. Rintra. Rintra would work. Alright, thank you guys. Hopefully that gets a special 2 out of her. No? Oh, it's a cool sword. Well, that's fancy schmancy. Whoops. You know what? It worked out. Question nothing. Oh, I mistimed it again. I just don't know how long I need to wait for it. He applies cold snaps if you're too close to him for too long. I guess that's true. I just kind of feel like Rintra would like out heal it. Maybe not. You could maybe use Apocalypse because he'd like counter the masochism or like the debuff shrugging of Arcus. I don't know. You could use Sasquatch. Sasquatch would work, I think, pretty good. Whoa, that was like the world's longest heavy attack reach. Holy crap. Yeah, I think probably Sasquatch would work. I'm pretty sure he's cold snap immune. Right? Use your sword, please. Also, look away, all Absmen users. I guarantee this isn't how you're supposed to play him. But you know what, chat? It's working. We're just gonna keep doing it. We just keep on doing. There we go. Oh, she does extra burst against shock immune. Didn't know that. Anyway, thank you guys for the the push to special 2 tip. I actually just didn't know. Alrighty. On to Mr. Thor. What do we got here? Let's use against Thor. Huh? Could use Tigra. Could use... Let's use Sasquatch. We will use the Squatch Man. Anyway, yeah, get better. That's like the cold snap. I mean, just bringing any cold snap immune is all I could think of. It has you reeling. Welcome in, Minnow. Hope you're doing well. Other than the quest. I'm sorry. I mean, if Thor should be everything immune, to be honest. Who do we use for Mr. Knight? I used in the normal difficulty. Who did I use? I think I used 2 champs, I remember. Because I brought somebody else in for the quest. I just didn't end up using them. I can't remember now. Just I think I used Venom, but I don't know that he would be like the best option. Really, anyone who can inflict debuffs. I'm kind of curious. So this is a question for you guys. The Tranquilize debuff, does it reduce ability accuracy of debuff causing things? Or does it like just straight up disable debuff causing? Because if it just removes ability accuracy, I kind of wonder if you could use Lady Deathstrike or like maybe Mysterio. I mean, that would be spicy, but because they don't lose ability accuracy, like, I kind of wonder if that would work. The Cascade of Ancient Winters sounds bad. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds epic. Okay, so then would Lady Deathstrike completely counter that? And then, because if that's the case, like, Lady Deathstrike would crush the Mr. Knight fight. Because she would apply debuffs with her mediums. You'd get rupture damage. Or maybe not necessarily crush, but she would be very strong, I would say. Okay, this fight, let's use Werewolf by Night here. Anyway, I will be right back. Give me like 5 seconds. Well, not okay, longer than that. But while I'm gone, type your favorite riddle in the chat. Or joke. Well, no, not joke, just riddle. Dang, the Chargers scored again and I missed it? Every claw attack she applies ruptures. Yeah, dude, I might try that. If Lady Deathstrike like is the play, I might go with that one. Big damage incoming. If one of you could like go into normal EQ and try that for science, that would be very appreciative, or I would be very appreciative. Okay, this should finish her off, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang, another full energy refill. Dude, this quest, these two quests are, like, way too expensive to go through, man. Give me like 2 energy per tile, or maybe 3, please. Alright, we have the dragon from the moon. Actually, hold on, let me double check. Remember what the nodes are. We have the same stuff. And it gains an indefinite energized passive every 10 seconds. Oh, glorious. Okay, if I activate a striker, it goes away, though. Cool. I am a huge Eminent. Yeah, Walrus. I have I have the game on my other monitor in a really small window. Yeah, I mean, it can be a little bit tricky, for sure. But yeah, I am Walrus. I have a the blanket behind me. It's a Miami Dolphins blanket. Unfortunately, for some reason which is beyond my comprehension, I decided to hitch my wagon to the Miami Dolphins. I still have no idea why I made that choice, but I did. I can't back out now. Let's use Chavez. It does, Charles, yeah. Yep. It gets pretty expensive, I would say. Unfortunately. Yeah, Walrus, it's rough, man. It's rough out there. But you know what? It's okay. Because one day, the Dolphins will be good again, right? And I'll go watch a game with them. And it'll just be glorious because I'll be in Florida. You know, I didn't really think this through. Because she'll go stun immune. That's going to make using Chavez kind of difficult, I think. All teams go up, all teams go down. That's right. The one thing I have going for me, and the one thing every Dolphins fan does, is at least the claim to fame of having the undefeated season, you know? No, so if you guys want to know the lore behind that, I know not all of you are like big into the NFL, but I completely despise something called bandwagoners. And if you're not familiar with that term, it's basically people that decide they like a team just because that team is doing good. So they'll jump on what is referred to as the bandwagon. And the Dolphins are just, no, you know, they were really bad when I decided I was going to be a Dolphins fan. And I was like, I will never bandwagon. And so that meant rooting for the Dolphins because they were bad that year, instead of rooting for the good teams, which would have been the Panthers or the Chiefs, or the Panthers or the Patriots at the time, I believe. So yeah, I mean, stupidity, nobility, I don't know what you'd call it. So I did what I like to call reverse bandwagoning, and that's how I got here. Dang it. I thought she was going to dash forward. That's so sad. %90 Chiefs fans are bandwagoners? 100%. 100%. Yo, Spidey, welcome in, man. For some reason, I thought you had already dropped in and you were just like AFK. Josh, if it's appropriate, feel free to send it in my Discord, man. And that goes, you know, like if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in this stream description. Okie dokie. Black Widow Deadly Origin, huh? I don't think I have any evade counter, really. Tigra probably counters evade somehow. I don't really know. Just you wait, dude. I can't wait for the Super Bowl halftime show to be Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's wedding. I swear, man, it's gonna happen. It's not inappropriate. Feel free to send it then, man. Hey, welcome in, Travis. Good seeing you again, man. Honestly, I don't blame you. If I wasn't a streamer, I probably would do the same thing. Not for, like, lack of inability or anything. Like, I don't think any of this is too difficult, to be honest. Just because I feel like all the fights are so time-consuming. The health pools are just so large. Especially when the AI won't use specials, you know? Sheesh. She does have a slow, yeah. Although I'm gonna level with you, I don't actually know how it triggers, but I mean, we got it. You woke up 10 minutes ago with your phone dead? Well, I'm glad you made it in, man. Without my #1 mod in the chat, dude, the chat has just been off the rails, Spidey. Everyone's been going crazy, man. Had to ban like 23 people. Alright, that fight went just about as good as it could have. You don't have the roster for Elder. It feels like players need nearly every champ available to explore. It definitely feels very restrictive, Travis. And if I were like a new Valiant player, I definitely wouldn't bother. Like, even if the rewards are like tuned to your prestige, like, you're just not going to have the roster. Because like, if you're like, you can get Valiant fairly quickly in this game now. Like, if you're decent at the game and get fairly good crystal luck, granted, you could probably get Valiant in definitely 1 month, but I think maybe if you're an average person, like 2 or 3 months. And you're still going to be using 5 stars and 6 stars probably by then. Like, I don't... And the attack values are so high in this quest, and the health pools are so high, that it's just not going to be doable for the average person. So I totally get that. Totally get that. Dude, should I use Ebony Maw? No, I don't want to use Ebony Maw. Let's use Spiral. Actually, no. Let's use Wiccan. No, let's use Tigra. Do I know how to use Tigra? No. But we're going to send it anyway. Seems to be the overall sentiment. People don't have the roster, nor they care to. It's supposed to be fun. I agree. It does. It feels like a chore. Like we were talking about it earlier. It kind of feels like a little bit of a full-time job to to explore it. Which is a bummer, man. Which is a bummer. Because if it was executed better... It's just... Dude, they fumbled the release full. They made the biggest whoopsies, man. Is Tigra... Okay, do I go for a special 1 or a special 2 here, guys? I promise not to get killed when I look over at chat for the answer. Charles, are you behind, buddy? The Sorcerer Supreme fight was a while ago. There is, Charles. If you go into the description of the live stream, it should be down there. You can also find a link to my Twitter, aka X, although you'll never hear me catching it or calling it X, really. You wish you caught the emo? Yeah, that was crazy, Travis. I'm surprised people that abused it, or not abused it, but took advantage of it, weren't suspended for 7 days for no reason. You can just post it in the, if it's MCOC related, you can post it in there, in that text channel. If not, you can just post it in the general chat. My Discord is, like, under maintenance. It has been for a while now. I have a lot of other things I usually have to do, so it kind of gets neglected. But one day it will be fully fleshed out, and there'll be more channels for topics and like more bots like in there doing different things. It's just right now it's not really not really going. Like you can, it's functional, but. Gonna do Necropolis instead of EQ? Honestly, I wouldn't blame you, Spidey. Special 1s or 1 special 3? Oh, well. Oh, 2 special 1s. Alright, I'll remember that the next time I use Tigra. Hopefully. Alright, Kindred, let's do this, buddy. Let's take Hela to task. Oh, I forgot it's the special 2 where she throws the axe. Enjoy your legions. MCOC General. Okay, I'll have to take a look after this. There we go. That's the one I thought we were at. No, I fudged it, chat. That hurt. There we go. That was my evil plan for Hela. The atrophies gets the indestructible gone very quick. Okay, let me look at the meme. We gotta give it a grade here. Players, kabam. Yeah, for real. Honestly, that's an excellent template, I think. Here, I'll show it. For those of you that aren't cool and in the Discord, that's the meme. And I love that it has Mangog in it. It's beautiful. Dude, an awakened Mangog, no less. Heck yeah. Dude, watch. You guys, you may laugh, okay? But Mangog is going to get some sort of buff. It'll be like Rhino, like out of left field. No one expects it. Except it'll be better than Rhino's buff. Okay, dokay. Silver Samurai, huh? You know what? We're gonna use Kushala. We are going to use Kushala. Which I don't think this will be a solo. If I had to guess. Let's see, I think his special 1 is the one with a projectile, if I remember right. And then the special 2 is a bunch of sword hits. You took a... Wait. You took a picture of it instead of just screenshotting it? Respect, man. Mad props. Mad props. Okay, this is my evil plan with Kushala. No, to get hit, make Silver Samurai feel false confidence. No, I got hit that last one. Rip me. No, I'm supposed to be parrying, but I'm actually playing like dog water. No, I thought I parried that. And then I guess the parry can't happen if he's unblockable. Okay. Yeah, this could have been a solo. I'm just playing like a doof. Yeah, I actually heard that. I did hear that. I just wanted to try something new. Just want to try something new. Honestly, Kushala would have been just fine. I just kept muffing up the parries. Just kept muffing up the parries. Tell me that wasn't the best clutch you've ever seen. Tell me that wasn't the best clutch you've ever seen. Okay, well, maybe not you've ever seen, but that was top 10 at least. Top 10 at least. That was so unbelievably clutch. My gosh, dude. Oh. Man, I could have done that fight with a almost full yellow bar. I just needed to focus in, chat. That was fun, though. Yeah, I really like Silver Samurai's design, Giant Walrus. Like, the biggest thing I think I like about it is I think it's highly unlikely in the future, at least the near future, that we have any champion who doesn't have a combo meter or they're like immune to combo. It feels like no matter what, you're going to be able to get his damage from his combo meter. That's what I really like about Silver Samurai. And I think the little glowy sword looks awesome, man. Alright, one last quest, I think, right? We still have the Mr. Knight, which is the cosmic stuff. Fantastic. You're excited to see... Wait, why, WAP? Haven't you, aren't you on this quest or something? Alright, let's take a glance Aruski at the nodes. Okay. Defender, okay, so you need to have the buffs, man. You gotta have the buffs, like Arby's, gotta have the meats. When the defender is struck, while they have an armor up buff, there's a 15% chance to inflict the attacker with a shock debuff. Well, wait, why is that even on Vision? Vision doesn't even get an armor up buff. Okay. To my knowledge, Moon Knight doesn't either. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Am I, like, missing a node or something? The defenders won't even have an armor up buff. I'm so confused. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe that node is somewhere down the line also? I'm just trying to see if there's any champions I want to hold for specific fights. I might bring Serpent in for Nightcrawler, because I hate Nightcrawler with fire. Oh, I thought you were in this one. What happened? You just couldn't finish it quite yet. All right. Mr. Knight. I have to plan who I want to use for Mr. Knight as well. Okay. That being said, I was only looking at nodes. Are there any other, like, problematic defenders? Not really. Just, like, a couple of aid champs. He doesn't truly counter skilled defenders like Killmonger and Atuma? Oh, are we talking about Silver Samurai? Silver Samurai. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna save... I can pretty much use anyone, I think, for Jack of Lantern. Let's use Coal Obsidian, maybe? No, actually, maybe you want to avoid using Coal Obsidian. I know what we can use, chat. Actually, no, because we can't use Incinerate against Jack. We can just go with Vox, maybe. No, Superior Iron Man. Sounds like a good champ. We'll use Sim. Oh man, the Chiefs are in the red zone, everyone. Loverboy just missed a catch. Love to see it. I've loved watching the downfall of Travis Kelce. Dude, Daredevil Hell's Kitchen is actually the best champion in the game. We just don't know it. Or actually, WAP, we do know it. He's the only one who knows. Man, I don't remember what Sim's Special 3 does. Also, am I the only one who thinks it's so weird how on the Jack-o'-lantern Special 1, that last hit, like right here, where something comes through the ground, like that's not a hit. Is that supposed to be? Because like in my head, it should be, right? Like, am I wrong? Dude, when Patrick Mahomes first entered the league, I actually really liked watching him, but he got like really cocky really fast, you know? And just became like completely unbearable, man. Oh yeah, baby. Now that's some damage. Silver Samurai takes Thorns damage? Oh, that's big sad. But yeah, like, and the reason I largely liked Mahomes when he first entered the league is mostly just because dude, my favorite style of football is the long bomb, chuck it downfield football. I really like watching good quarterback play, like good throws. Like I really loved watching Drew Brees because he could just like put the ball anywhere on the field, you know? And Mahomes was like similar, you know, they had the Tyreek Hill, dude. They had the long bombs all over. And yeah, he just got too cocky for his own good. He really did. He really did, I think. Actually, I don't know if she can, you know what, she might purify Noel's like stuff. Maybe Noel is not the play. Let's use Hercules. Hercules. Mahomes sucks. Dude, Mahomes has had quite the downfall, though. Like, in the past few years, he has not been playing that great. Like, even the years they've won the Super Bowl, I feel like he's been, like, sneaky bad. You dislike Taylor Swift, too? I don't, like, dislike Taylor Swift, necessarily. I do have a problem with people that make Taylor Swift their whole personality. That bothers me. I've heard that one before, Charles. Yeah, Aaron back in his prime was really good to watch as well. Although I will say Aaron Rodgers did kind of suffer also from the crybaby thing that Mahomes does. Also, Hercules not getting, like, anything from the node is not my favorite thing, but... oh well. Yeah, dude, Quentin Johnson was lighting it up, man. Hardcore. I think they sold out to stop... who is it? Ladd McConkey? Is that the kind of breakout wide receiver that was on the Chargers? I think that was. I think they're selling out to stop Ladd McConkey, honestly. Yeah, gunslinger football gotta be some of the best, man. Donovan McNabb. Dude, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. I will say, like, as much as I don't like the Chiefs and, like, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, I do really like Andy Reid. I think he's a really stand-up guy. I think he's a goofy goober. Like, I love when they interview him and he's like, I'm gonna go eat a cheeseburger. That's just hilarious to me, man. I didn't get to see Elway play. Wait, you mean SNL, Widow? Man, this fight is taking forever. But hey, at least I'll be able to save, like, better champions for other fights, I guess. And you know what? We can talk football while this is all happening anyway. It's almost down to the 2-minute warning. Chargers up by 6. For what it's worth, I predicted the Chargers to win this game. Just because they always give the Chiefs a run for their money. Well, we're halfway there. And there's still a chance they lose. No, I'm just waiting for the inevitable penalty that gives the Chiefs a chance to go down and win the game. I'm a huge believer in that the NFL was rigging things for the Chiefs. I'm like fairly confident at this point that the NFL will try their best to make things skew a certain way. Like, you can't convince me. There's so much money to be had with betting markets and stuff like that. And now that betting is almost like illegal everywhere, like sports gambling, the NFL just makes money through their nose. I think they're telling... I don't think any players are in on it or anything like that. But I do think, like... My opinion on things is... Players in the NFL, they're playing at such a top elite level that in most regards, they're largely even. And momentum is a real thing in sports. And all it takes is one official to call a holding penalty that's not there, or ignore a holding penalty that maybe is there. And everyone's playing at such a high level that that can easily change the tide of a game one way or another. In my opinion, oh, you're okay with all caps, Walrus. It's if people are like spamming all caps over and over again. That's when I'm not a fan. But anyway, yeah, like the NFL is such a big company. Like at the end of the day, it's an entertainment company, right? So they have incentive to make certain outcomes happen. Now, sometimes that, like, outcomes they don't want to happen still happen, right? But if you have like a sweetheart team that they want to like get through, they definitely try their best, I think. Definitely try their best. Yeah, the Chiefs, they have hard times against teams in their division. I'd really like to see the Chargers turn it around, though. Alrighty, we got a division here with a node that has armor up buffs that does nothing. I do not know what their evil plan was there, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's use Null here, actually. He should work, methinks. Hey, that's like the ending of almost every game, Spidey. Almost the end of every game with the Chiefs. There's some BS. The thing that's crazy, like, look, I'm cool with you calling penalties at end of games, but the thing is, they're always just like so one-sided. It's literally always for the Chiefs. I swear. And then, like, it gets too suspicious, so there'll be a game where it will go against the Chiefs. So, so that then all the Chiefs fans are like, see, it happens to us too. And it's like, stop. You're not going to gaslight me. That being said, if anyone in here is a Chiefs fan, don't feel bad, okay? You're still welcome. My moderator is a Bills fan, and I'm a Dolphins fan, so do with that information what you will. Oh, heck yeah, they're in victory formation. Beautiful. You kind of got to think, though, I will say Xavier Worthy, pretty much like the Chiefs' only receiver. He did get injured early on. I think that made a big difference. Freaking Travis Kelce ran into him, man. Oh, the Eagles dumpstered teams last year. Chiefs included. Also, I know they're engaged, but you still can't convince me that the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift relationship is authentic. I just don't believe it for a second, man. It feels so manufactured to me. Why is Andy Reid always chewing on something? You know what? That's a good question. He likes to chew. I see you like to chew. Then how about you chew on my fist? Anyway, you guys ready for the Dolphins to obliterate the Colts on Sunday? No, Dak spat first. Did you see that, Charles? Dak Prescott was the aggressor. Which is actually hilarious. Like, that actually cracks me up a little bit. I have no idea how to use null, by the way. I'm just vibing, having a good time. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. I'm honestly cooking? Maybe. I think I could be cooking a little more. I'm definitely not bringing fights that play into the nodes so far. But yeah, dude, it kills me, man. Look, I know tensions are running hot and like people get emotional during football games, stuff like that. But dude, you're like an integral part to your team. You're getting paid millions of dollars and you're gonna get thrown out before the first game of the season even starts because you're petty enough to spit on somebody on the other team. That's so stupid. It's so dumb. Like, what are you even doing? What are you even doing, man? It's so stupid. Red Goblin D's nuts. That's what killed me. Getting escorted out by Big Dom. Most elite name for a security guy ever. I think this is definitely going to be the most time-consuming of the quests I'm doing tonight. He's really young. Well, that's true, but it's not like it's his first season playing football. I mean, that kind of activity would get you kicked out of, like, any football game. Or it should. No. Forget how slow-moving that projectile is. Yeah, I think suspending a player for spit also feels a little bit stupid. It's like... it's kind of a bad look for the NFL, maybe. I don't think Dak was like close to him. I think, like, I don't think the spit actually landed like on Jalen Carter. It was just like a spit towards him. Also, the fact that we're talking about Spitgate is hilarious. Like, that's an actual NFL headline from week number 1. crazy. Oh yeah, get dead, Moon Knight. Look at this damage. That's for all the Red Skull or Red Goblin is underrated sayers. That was bananas, dude. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, if you could drop a like, thank you so much if you do. Rumor has it you'll have better Titan luck. Perhaps the best the world has ever seen. Man, the Hit Me I Dare You is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he is the anchor. They got lucky, honestly, winning that game. Man, if only the Cowboys had, like, I don't know, like, a strong defensive player that could have maybe put some pressure on the Eagles. Can't possibly think who that could have been. But if only they had someone that did that. If only, guys. If only. Alright, Storm, let's use somebody who is shock immune, perhaps? Nah, let's use Hyperion. Hyperion. Dude, 5 energy per tile is wild stuff. Actually crazy. Spitting on someone counts as a form of assault? Really? Honestly, look, if you're reporting someone for spitting on you, I think you're kind of a wuss. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, nobody wants to get spat on. I don't. But really? We're going there, huh? Whoa! I thought she got stunned. Was she not stunned? Oh, gosh dang it, everyone. Ah. Was she not stunned? I swore she got a stun. I should never swear, I guess. Well, that's what I flippin' get for not paying attention, I guess. Well, crap. Oh, well. Dang it, dude. Storm should have been an easy solo. You know those states, like, that have just, like, weird factoids? There was one, I don't know if it's still in the law books or anything, but it was like, if you spit in the wind, it's illegal. Which is freaking crazy stuff. Dude, at this point, I'm surprised it's not death by firing squad. Spitting is serious. All right. Also, to activate his regen, you have to hold block for a ridiculous amount of time. Spitting is no laughing matter. Agreed. No, I mean, you gotta take that shit seriously. Man. I'm telling you, man, the AI does not like to use special attacks after this last update. They do not like it, Sam I am. Man, I should have been spamming special one a lot more. It's alright, we got her down. Give him a life sentence? Not give him the chair. Give him the chair. Honestly, like, straight to jail. No trial. Give him the chair. Mid-Dusa time. I'm not gonna heal. We're just gonna use revives, I think, the rest of the, all the things. Here we go. Here we go. Dude, I'm a little sad, though. Like, we're not really gonna have, I don't think, anything to open after this. It's not like I'm gonna be getting a crystal or anything. You know? Okay, why is he not gaining power? Is that, like, node related? Why? Wait, what? Wait, why was Ultron getting nothing there? Does he not gain power if he's, like, armor broken or something? Okay, can someone explain what just happened? I'm so confused at what just happened. Yeah, actually, why did Ultron, like, why was he, like, power locked there? Yeah, it's been weird behavior, Charles. Hitmonkey, I think that's who I was fighting. I'm pretty sure I'm fighting Hitmonkey. I will use... Let's use Vision Arcus. Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, I don't know. Is that... Maybe that was like a Medusa... Oh my heck. No reparry, apparently. Apparently. It's okay. It's okay, chat. We push on, gentlemen. Gotta make our way to Mr. Knigget. Also, for the record, I'm using Vision Arcus here because Hitmonkey is smaller health pool, smaller defense, you know? So the idea, at least I'm hoping... Oh wait, Armor Shatter prevents techs from gaining power? Are you for real? How did I not know this? I just thought it prevented them from, like, gaining armor ups. I had no idea it had that side effect. That's cool. Okay. Also, there seems to be much longer of a stream delay than I feel like there should be. Come on, Hitmonkey. Buddy. You just want to back me up into the wall or what? I guess so. Holy cow, you guys. And now that you got me up against the wall, you're okay with throwing the special one. I see how it is. Holy moly. I gotta get this guy backed up before I throw a special 3. Jeez. I will say, I have probably like a lot of these like longer fights, like the ones that aren't playing into the node. I probably could have brought champions that I could play into the node, but I don't know, man. I have that mentality that I need to like really save my good champions, you know? Be like thrifty with it in a way. You don't think there's a stream delay? Okay. It just feels like some responses I'm getting are like a little bit delayed. Come on. We almost there, family? Oh, we're also on the precipice of 200 views. Holy crap, guys. Again, if you could like the stream, man, get this out to more people. We'll probably still be fighting Hitmonkey for like another 10 minutes. So if you have anyone that you really know that you want to see this fight, probably send them an email or something. They'll get here in time. Everybody put your guesses in the chat for what you think the final timer on this fight will be. I think it will have been 5 minutes. No, maybe 7 minutes. It's been pretty long. All right, we got it. What do we got? What do we got? How fast? Or slow? Oh, 4 minutes, 48 seconds. Never mind. That felt a lot more time consuming than it actually was. I felt like I was in that fight for ages. You were close, Swap. Alright, this is pretty much the exact same nodes we've been dealing with, essentially. I'm actually really nervous about that Groot at the end, dude. I think he's gonna wreck house. See, Vox gets vigilance, I think, right? I think he gets vigilance. Oh, also Odin would work for this. Let's use Odin. I think that would be a good choice. Odin. Dude, if we want to do a really long fight, I could use King Groot for X23. So wait, do I have to use the pre-fights on Odin? Or will I just get them? Cannot remember. Oh yeah, excluding Odin. Okay. I'll boost up again. Too late. F in the chat. F in the chat. I blew it, man. Oh wait, never mind. For some reason I thought he got True Strike or whatever. Or the one that bypasses miss. Whoops. Dude, I wish that miss wasn't, or the falter wasn't passive. Big damage. Nah, kinda. It's shown you, Charles, I am admittedly, like, some of these fights I'm making tedious, like, and it's my own fault. Like, by using champions that aren't playing into the nodes. It's because I feel like I need to save them for later. That may not be the case. Now this fight's annoying because I want to get to my special 2. Because that's where Odin's damage is. But I keep getting the power lock thing from Professor X. So this would again be an instance where probably not using the ideal counter here, you know? No, I got so greedy there. Oh my gosh. I was hoping he'd just let me throw heavy in his face. I'm gonna be... Oh well. I deserve that. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, it is. Clutch. 2%. All we need. Vox has the vigilance and special 2. Okay. I thought he had it in his kit somewhere. That's what I thought. Glad I was vindicated. Okay, let's use... I mean, I actually... I know I was joking about King Groot, but I'm actually, like, low-key tempted just for, like, healing purposes. You know? Tempted for healing purposes. I really, really am. But... Should I? No. I'm just gonna die and use a revive. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, dude. Or is it? Indeed. Let's use Venom. I was maybe gonna save him for Mr. Knight for the finale. But I think now is an okay time. Also, I don't need to re-up my boosts. Oh crap, did the nodes change? I didn't oh wait, no, they wouldn't have. Alright, Om Nom Nom, we need you. No! You suck! You need to be a guaranteed ability. Dang it. I was actually hoping to eat the regen. I'm actually probably going to kill her before I get the chance. Yeah, we omnommed it. We got a couple percent, chat. Let's go. Huge. Huge fight. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. That's so stupid. It is fun, Walrus. Like, I do enjoy, like, being driven to use champions I don't normally use. I do enjoy it. It's just, it's currently in a way that's not my favorite, you know? Not my favorite, you know? Gonna keep passing the Gamora relic around. Ugh. Alright, dude, he needs, like, a potion, right? Give him, like, 2. I do wish they would get healed in between, though. That would make it, leagues better. No, I thought I hit her there. That's actually so depressing. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it and die. It's fine. You have immortality, right? Yeah, Jabari the Goat Panther. Also, I could be wrong, but I don't... Is Cassie Lang supposed to be that tall? Or wait, no, she gets bigger the higher her charges go, huh? I forgot. I'm curious as to how a serpent didn't die from that power sting earlier. When I just like threw that special 3. Yeah, the Jabari Panther bleeds get up there, man. They start doing some serious damage. Alright, guys. Give yourselves a crisp high 5. Thank you. We crossed 200 views today. Sorry I haven't been super talkative. I've been a lot... I actually have been more focused, apparently, than I thought. Yeah, cleanse is a very powerful mechanic. And then like I don't think there's any really other than I guess like passive debuffs. There's not really any champions I feel like that counter it. Like there's anti-shrug debuff champions, right? Like kind of like Apocalypse and his ability. But that does not prevent cleanse, which can be really annoying sometimes. Alright, that was a so-ro. Might have been worth even dying there, honestly. Alright, now we have Nightcrawler, which is like the scum of all the earth. Literally the worst champion on the planet. Everybody hates Nightcrawler. All my homies hate Nightcrawler. Including myself. All my fellas. Yeah. My homies hate the Crawler of the Night. Yeah, Charles likes to flex the rank for Jabari at every turn. As he should. As he should. Alright, good luck evading now, Nightcrawler, you bum. Yeah, hella props. No, you should, Walrus, like, dude, Charles makes the coolest rank ups. He's a big believer in the rank up champions you like, not necessarily meta champions. No way, bro. Nightcrawler always has the last laugh, doesn't he? Oh, it teleported right into the hammer, buddy. Now, I may need to... I wonder if it's worth it to, like, tactically die. So that I get, like, the heals from Serpent's Sig ability. I just don't remember, like, the percentage that he heals. Bold move, Captain. Yeah, he will not be able to see. That movie's so funny. Average Joes, are you ready? Havoc? Wait, really? Oh, yeah, that's true. That's Purify, though. Does Cleanse get around that, Charles? Yeah, Walrus, that's how it is, man. Hopefully, like, the, like, ban system coming up, like, in Gladiator Circuit will help. But I think it's... I feel like it's more of a Band-Aid solution. Because they're only going to be able to blacklist a certain amount of champs. And I don't know that they could even ban enough. Like, there's so many annoying defenders in the game right now. Also, I'll be right back. Give me, like, a few seconds, guys. Black Panther next. Let me see. Do my nodes change at all? Whenever the striker finishes a combo... Okay. So, striker and then special. To a point, yeah, I get better. Not all of it, but Jean Grey, solid. You could also argue that Venom is like meta. Not like top tier meta, but he's definitely not slouch. Man, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Maybe I'll use Hulkling. Hulkling or Cersei? Let's use Hulkling. Change the relic. Dude, I'm giving Hulkling the Hulkling relic. How meta is that? That's crazy meta, dude. See, I'd say like Anti-Venom, Venom, Jean Grey. You could maybe argue Hulk. Iceman is probably the only one on WAP's list that's not necessarily meta. Although he's no slouch, man. I think you gotta have the Awakened ability, though. That does help quite a bit. Alright, we have Hulkling and Hulkling's little brother. I just need to make sure that I'm... Ideally, I'm not parrying, right? Oh, I didn't... Oh, I'm such an idiot, actually. I needed to use a striker, you guys. I mean, that would have been kind of hard, though. You know what would be fun, but I don't know if it would work or not in practice? If we had nodes that made a champion feel like they were from the, like a different side of the class wheel. You know, like maybe a node that gives cosmics, like nullify abilities. I mean, that's like a half-baked thought, but I feel like that could be cool. Thoughts, chat? Just so you could play a champion in a way that you, like, never ever would be able to play them, you know? That's how most of mine are at Walrus. They're champions that are meta, but I also just happen to enjoy playing them. Yeah, there's definitely, like, other hitters in the science class. Aside from him. Let's see, we got 3 more fights. We have Super Scroll. He could be kind of annoying. Gallon would work pretty well here. Let's use Vox, though. Let's use Vox. Give him the Gamora relic, I guess. Man, these quests, bro, they always be fudging up my relics. I have to like go through after and fix them all, put them on the champions they're supposed to be on. So annoying. Uh-oh. That hurts. Oh, we did it again. That's gonna be painful. Yikes. So if I throw a special one, do I lose my vigilance? I can't remember. Okay, I don't. So now I just have it up, Irma. Cool. I think the nodes may have changed. Really, brother? Oh, I was expecting the special 1, but he literally power gained up to a special 2 the last possible second. That was so unlucky. So unlucky. Oh, what timing. Man, if only I had like 100 revives, man. Dude, DLL's champs are almost like universally crazy. Dude, do we know what DLL stands for? No, I did it again. Why do I keep pushing him to a special 2? At least that time I blocked it. Dang it. And I didn't get my vigilance up in time. It's alright, he's dead. Okay, that fight should have been a solo. Oh well. Yeah, Onslaught is a big prestige boost. He's another one of those champions that just, you know, he has high prestige, is also good, and then can also be fun to play. The trifecta. Or quadrecta, whatever that would be, I don't know. I kind of want to use Cersei. I don't feel like I get to use Cersei that often either. His streams are so packed with game info. I mean, you'd have to be if that's like your job. I would be surprised if they weren't. Yeah, Scroll, dude. He can be annoying. He can be annoying, he can. Well, at least I launched that in time to get a prowess that may or may not matter. Oh, I thought that'd give me a special too. That would have looked awesome. Man, some sort of power lock for this guy would have been nice. No, dude, the AI is so smart. Couldn't get back in time. Oh, Daddy Longlegs, that's right. I did know that. I remember somebody had mentioned that sometime. She is underrated, Walrus, for sure. I'm not making it look that way, but it's okay. You are mistaken. It's High Evolutionary. That was entirely me. I was reading chat. High Evolutionary, I believe, has the highest prestige now. It's the High Evolutionary, man. Hello, Evolutionary himself. Hey, better late than never, Bridge Troll. Better late than never, man. I hope you enjoyed your movie. No, I'm so bad at the game. I can tell it's the end of the week, chat. You know when you're like working, you're doing your job, and you're like, it's a Friday, I really don't care that much. Like, I care, but it's been a long week. We'll just put it that way. A lot of drama, a lot of negativity. Dude, Nefaria duped is gross. Yeah, Bridge Troll, he's such a beast. He's so good. So good. Okay, now we have the boss of the entire quest. You may think that's Mr. Knight. You would be incorrect. The real boss is here with Groot. I don't think I have anyone that can take him on, man. I really don't. Oh, what do I do? Man. Well, Venom the Duck might be our only option, guys. Groot is a tough opponent. Walrus! No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, man. Now, YouTube's weird lately. Like, ever since they switched over to, like, governing, like, everything by an algorithm, I find that there's so many channels that their new videos or their streams, they'll, like, always appear in my recommended feed, but they're not channels I subscribe to. But, like, you think you're subbed to them because you're seeing their videos all the time, right? But YouTube is just like, nope, actually, you're not. That's how it goes, man. We're all just slaves to the algorithm. But thank you, I appreciate the sub, man. We're getting close. We're getting close to 500. That's the goal right now. Once we reach 500, then we earn like the first level of like YouTube's monetization, because there's like tiers to it or whatever. So I'm looking pretty forward to that. All right, here we go. Also, who else? Dude, I feel like I'll get randomly hit by Groot special 2, unironically. So I'm trying to bait the special 1. Although AI hates everything special attack lately, I swear. Oh yeah, eat the special 2, buddy. Bang! Enjoy your toxic armor, big guy. Dude, on the bright side, this fight goes long enough, we can, like, fully ramp Venom the Duck. 'Cause I'm a genius. Okay, we got 10% down on 75 hits. I'll take it. Yeah, Bridge Troll, you can also go to a website called Khonshu's Ankh, is how you pronounce it, I believe. And you can look there as well, and you can filter champions by prestige. Alright, I need to start trying to stack these prowess. Yes, memberships are at 500 subs. That is correct, Walrus. As well as, like, if people ever want to donate, stuff like that, that is also at the 500 sub barrier. Which I never knew, honestly. I didn't know YouTube had it, like, a tiered system, you know? Alright. Venom the Duck Special 3. We're going to get all our buffs online, I believe. Yep. I knew the fight would take a long time, but part of my reasoning on Venom the Duck is for that region. He's my free health potion, basically, man. Wonder if... Dude, Groot is just too tanky. I don't know what to tell you guys. 9-minute fight? That's honestly not a bad guess. Honestly, not a bad guess. Especially since I'm just trying to, like, heal up. That's my goal. Marathon match? Dude, this could very well be 10 minutes, if we're being honest. Could very well get there. I hate that. I think it's a little bit more rare to, like, roll his regen, isn't it? Dang, we missed the prowess timer there. Might as well go through a special 3 here then. That's okay. You guys aren't... You guys are here for the good quality commentary. The community. Oh man. I'm sorry I'm putting you guys through this. I really do apologize. House, thank you, but no. But I get that a lot. Pretty much first thing anybody says in my chat, definitely. Guys, we're getting there. We are almost halfway. Can you believe it? I hope you guys are all timing this. Okay, big damage incoming. Yeah, he's the highest evolutionary, man. They should have released high evolutionary on 420. That was a marketing mistake, I think. Don't you guys agree? Such an L decision, honestly. Okay, House. That's too big of a politically charged statement for the stream, man. Hey, thanks, Bridge Troll. Appreciate it, man. Those statements always give me the warm fuzzies, man. Alright, we're at 306 hits. I'm kind of wondering what the, like, total hits will be. We might break 1,000. Well, no. Have I been hit? Or has this been my combo the whole game? We got an aptitude. I'm the man. Oh, thank you, man. No, you the man. Alright, we got the full yellow bar now, though. That was the goal. We got the full yellow bar, gentlemen. No, it's gone. Soiled it. Man, why did I use Venom the Duck? Who let me do this? Who let me do this? Oh, thank you, Spidey, by the way. Appreciate it, man. I didn't even know you were still here. I'm gonna be honest. Haven't heard from you in a minute. I told you guys, Spidey's #1 mod, dude. We're almost there, chat. Alright, here we go. Toxic armor, do big damage. Ink. Beautiful. Why? Okay, you know what's gonna happen? You know what always happens when I do long fights like this to try to, like, greed my health back? The fight's gonna almost be over and I'm gonna get hit 100%, and I'm gonna lose all the health that I tried so hard to get back. 100%. I guarantee you. It seems to always happen. Dude, I'm gonna be seeing Venom the Duck in my dreams tonight, by the way. This has got to be 10 minutes, right? Okay, here we go. Ooh. No, I told you! I told you he always hits me with the special too. It's literally by curse, dude. I knew it was gonna hit me. Oh, I hate everything. You know what? We do so little damage though, we're probably gonna get back to a special 3. It's okay. Widow, dude, we are trying to get free revives. Or not revives, heals. It's my strategy. We're trying to greed our health back. Yeah. I hope that was worth it. Oh, 11 and a half minutes. Oh, hey, welcome in, Bravo 6. Hey, I did that fight so Bravo 6 would have some more time to get in here, all right? Holy mackerel, dude. You wouldn't totally trust Conchu? Yeah, Hulk is a better prestige champion than Sasquatch. I think it gets a little buggy with, like, SIG levels and stuff, it feels like. Seeing the Venom the Duck gameplay makes you think of Brian Grant. I take that as a huge compliment. Thank you, Walrus. It was a marathon match and a half, I will say. Things have been going pretty good, Bravo 6. We've just been having a good time. We're on the last Elder difficulty fight. Alright. I gotta look. Because I am genuinely curious as to if Lady Deathstrike will, like, ignore the Tranquilize entirely. I have no idea. Let me check her kit. Oh, it's only against mutants. You can't modify her ability accuracy, so probably not. There goes that. Rip. It's okay, though. Do we think Okoye? I don't think... Does he have any immunities? Wow, he doesn't... Wait, Moon... Or Mr. Knight isn't immune to things? Interesting. I should be able to use Okoye, correct? Wouldn't Okoye just kind of melt? Whoa, 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 Widow. Yeah, that's some shade. What do you mean? I would probably agree, though. Out of everyone not named B Dizzle, for sure. Is that... But are you sorting by prestige, Charles, or are you just looking at your in-game, like, number rating? Because that's not prestige. Like, if you just go to your roster and look at it how it is. From what I understand, that's not prestige. Prowler probably, if I had him. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna give Okoye a try. If she sucks, then she sucks, and I'm fine. I have like 100 revives, so. Hitmonkey would probably not be too bad either, honestly. Hey, Hikuri, welcome in. Or Kate Bishop as well, probably. Ooh, Kate Bishop would actually cook. We have some pretty decent options, I think. But I want to give Okoye a try. Give it a go. Oh, are you serious? Dude, that 5 energy per tile cost is gross, by the way. I've said that so many times this stream, but dude, it should not exist. It's crazy. It's already difficult content as it is. You don't need to make it like infinitely worse that way. I don't remember. It does end pretty okay. Oh, Bane. Like, what do I do there? His animations are just so long. Holy shit, Taki! That was like half his health bar. My gosh, dude. I mean, there's not much I can do about, you know, getting sleepy, but holy cow. War had a glitch? Call me surprised. Color me surprised, man. Let's just spam level 1 revives, honestly, until we're done with this guy. Dude, that was crazy. It wasn't even like after the special 2, his health was melting even though it didn't do the thing. Bane is 100% a scam node for sure. I agree. Oh, rip me. Oh, I forgot the falter is eternally long. That's right. That's one thing I forgot. Bro, that's sleep. That's sleep. Can't do much. I actually don't remember if you can counter it or not. You probably can. That's okay, little by little, chat. For the record, I still think Okoye is really good for this fight. Let me attack in your block. Oh my gosh. Regular difficulty wasn't too bad. I didn't struggle with it too bad in regular difficulty. I don't think I used any revive. It definitely took 2 champions. Like I used Venom and then somebody else. Like I didn't even use the champion I had actually brought in specifically for him. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. We'll get Mystic. I'm gonna need a lot of Mystic ISO for Nico when I pull her, right, guys? Manifest. Alright, cool. Well, now we're done. Now we can play the game. Look at these, 100%. Got all this. We got all these. Wow, guys, a single 6-stone crystal worth. So worth. I do like that I got some stat cast shards. That I'm pretty cool with. Whoa, what a deal. 1,000 units? Are you kidding me? I'm in. I love those little pop-ups. They're my favorite thing. That totally don't bother me at all. Yeah, regular I'm totally fine with, honestly. I agree, Bravo. But yeah, the Elder difficulty I think needs to be toned down just a smudge. Seg levels do increase prestige, yeah. You can counter sleep with some caffeine, that's so true. Yeah, that special 2 did like insane damage. And then that's rank 2 Okoye. I gotta think if she was rank 3, definitely rank 4. Like, a rank 4 could have probably taken him down all the way. But, let me see what my shards are looking like after that. I didn't do any math. Okay, we need 1,200 more for another Titan, which we'll definitely be able to get. Because we're going to be opening basics. I'm going to open the StatCast relics. Unless it's a 7-star, like, I don't care that much. So let's rip these open, shall we, gentlemen? Unfortunately, they're like guaranteed 5 stars. Oh, heck yeah, we got some new ones. I'm down with that. Ooh, we have another actual, like, good relic, and then we're close. You know what? I can maybe go buy another 1,000. Let me go see. Can I buy 1,000 of you? Yes. We're going to open 2. Guys, we have to open something. I just finished Elder difficulty. We have to do it. We're going to open some Battlecast. We're looking for Mr. Sinister here. Rank 4 with 5 out of 5 deep wounds. Would 1 cycle to Moon Knight? Oh, probably. I think you're right. Charles, I really wouldn't blame you. I've been telling everyone, like, I probably would have made the personal decision to not do it. But I'm streaming, and it's been really fun, honestly. That's been the best part. There's been a lot of new people in the channel during these last few days. So I'm glad I did it. Oh, I don't have a 7-star statcast. It's a 6-star. But yeah, my biggest issue is just that I feel like it's too... Oh, that's a really good poll, actually. I've been looking for a 6-star Sentinel Battlecast for a long time, actually. I just feel like the content itself takes too long. Like, sure, some of those were self-inflicted wounds, like the 11.5... the 11.5 minute long one. The Venom the Duck. But, like, it's just... I don't have time for that, dude. I'm already grinding Arena to try to, like, stay on top of the contest because I'm largely free to play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to do Arena and then also do, like, Elder difficulty, you know? Should I... Dude, I want to open everything else so bad. Like, I have 4 of these, right? Like, 20% odd that I get... 20% odds there's a 7-star in there. There's a chance I don't even get a single 7-star from these, but, like, I have fairly good odds, right? To at least pull 1. Ugh, I want to open all this stuff so bad. You guys have no idea how excited I am for 3 days from now. About 3 days and 13 hours. I'm so jazzed. Okay, did I get anything else in, like, crystal form? I just can't be bothered to look at the, like, reward. Cavalier Nexus crystal. Wow. Definitely never opening that. No, I think we... Oh, we have some Sigstone crystals, huh? Yeah, let's open these. Important for prestige. Rank 4s and Sigstones. Most important things you can get. Alright, you know what? You know what, chat? You know what? Because I love each and every one of you so freaking dang much, and because you've been so incredibly supportive, I'm not even opening the 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. I don't even need it. We are gonna open, well, also because I'm a gambler and I literally have a huge problem, we're gonna open these 10, okay? Does that sound good to everybody? I haven't claimed it yet because I don't have enough points to claim it yet, but I should be there in a couple days. Like, I'm pretty sure I still need to... Like, I need to do the claiming tomorrow. Like, maybe if I delayed the weekly claim, I could have, but I keep too up to date on claiming all the points. Yeah, there's no points available for me right now. I'll get it either tomorrow or the day after, though. Anyway. You guys came here to see me clear some big content. And on this channel, that comes with a reward, okay? Especially for those of you that sat through the Venom the Duck fight. We get to open some crystals, baby. These are the only ones, though, okay? I literally, like, I have to hold everything else, okay? Honestly, you guys should be very, very thankful I'm even opening these, okay? Because I was going to hold these for the Titan rollover. But you know what? Doesn't matter that much because these are a restricted pool of champions, right? So my main reasoning for holding a lot of the crystals, not only does it make like the crystal opening part of the stream larger, which I think is more fun, but also like there's some champions entering the basic I want to have the chance to maybe pull, but they're not going to be in here anyway, so I might as well open these, right, chat? Oh, he claimed the 7-star, not Nexus, and he's Paragon. He became Valiant, and now he can get a 7-star Nexus in a few days. Dude, that's crazy. He gets the double dip. That's wild. Hey, Kuri, I know you told me to stay strong, but I'm sorry. I do have... yeah, I gotta open these, man. I can't do big content like that and leave you guys high and dry. Relic crystals, those aren't good enough. All right. Ugh. Let's just see. I'm curious, dude. Can we get a 7-star Spider Woman? That's all I want for the chest. Yeah, I think about things. Well, I mean, sometimes you may not think I do, but I do. You have to be incredibly tactical and strategical when you're playing this game and you're not a big spender. We love the gambling. Dude, we all love the gambling. Iron Man Infinity War dupe is really good, actually. He's so drippy, it's a waste. Hey, actually, speaking of Infinity Man. Whoa, we broke it. Okay. I think on crystal number 3, or like when we have 3 crystals left. How am I looking for Titan rollover? I'm looking like I'm going to have 8 basics and 2 Nexus. I am pretty good, Walrus. Very, very excited to open the Titan crystals. And 43 Valiant crystals. That's going to be elite. That's also partially why we're opening these. We're getting my bad luck out of the way. I'm going to get at least 1 7-star. Dude, we can pray. We can pray. We can hope and pray. Unfortunately, I can't get Spider-Ham from these. I don't think. No. I don't see Spider-Ham. Dang. We can't get Spider-Woman, though. We have to do this one in slow motion. There we go. Then I'm going to tap this one. Here we go. Here we go. You have 20 Valiants. Yeah, dude, my curse with the Rebirth Crystal, Walrus, was I got 1 singular pull of 7-star basic, and that was like the second to last day they were available on stream. It was really funny, actually, if you were there, but I just kept getting Valiant crystals over and over and over again, and like the 1,000 Titan shards, I got quite a bit. This game, honestly, it's not a bad choice, Bravo 6. Not a bad choice. Real, like, you could do worse. Oh, hey, we got a 6-star. Let's go. I think is he max sig yet? He's close, right? No, he's not close. That's not too bad, I guess. Since I won't get a 7-star Fant Man for, like, as long as I live. That's Bravo 6, that's crazy. Like, you're not the only one either. There's some other people in my chat that were stupid lucky. Nobody to my knowledge that got the Rebirth Champion selector, though. Although the odds were, like, monumentally low. This is why you don't gamble, guys. This is why you should never spend units on crystals. Ever. Just open the free stuff. Imagine when I was telling you that we get the freaking 7-star, I would have lost it. I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. All right, here's the strat, okay? Hours, probably like in total 3 or 4 hours. I just did like arena, not very like aggressively. All right, we're opening this one with... Oh, no, we're not. We're opening the last one with the 3D printed sword. Lost Vein. Hey, 6-star Tigra. Too bad I have your 7-star version. Oh, well. All right. This is why we don't gamble, guys. We're opening this one with Lost Vein. This has never brought us luck in the past, but it's time to change. Oh, of course, Walrus. I'll always stream any kind of crystal opening, for sure. Always, man. And it'll be the same time. I stream same time every day. It'll be really hard to, like, oh, man. It'll be really hard to control my my gambling desires. Dang it, man. You know what's crazy? Like, one of the crazier things that's happened in this stream, I opened a 7-star crystal with the sword and I got Blade in the past. Coincidence? Don't think so. Alright, well, that was overall pretty big stinky. I mean, we got a decent amount of 5 stars, I guess. Anyway, that's why we don't gamble. That's why we don't gamble, guys. Alright, this is gonna be tech. Oh, I knew it! What is... Dude, I'm actually psychic. That's like 2 days in a row. I mean, this one had higher odds, but I still guessed it. Oh my gosh. Hell yes, he will. Nice, Bravo 6. Yes. Yep. Holy cow. Hey, good night, Charles. Thanks for dropping by, man. You're the bomb deity. It's hard to keep the gambling inner demons in check. Oh, it's nigh impossible. I'm gonna be honest. Especially when NFL season is going. Then I like real gamble. I mean, what? No, I don't. Oh, man. No, I do. I not like any large amounts of money. I just do it so that I enjoy watching the games a little bit more. It's actually crazy, dude. You drop a couple bucks on like a bet, and I'm not endorsing gambling, okay? I'm not. Don't do it. It can destroy your life for real. It's a very serious thing. I'm looking at the source code. Ain't no way. I don't know what to tell you, Hikori. I'm on a generational run here with my clairvoyance. But anyway, if I throw down like, I don't know, like $5 here and there on like an NFL bet, it makes watching the game that I already love watching that much more engaging, especially if it's a team that I couldn't care less about. If you bet on a player on there, you actually care about it, you know? And so then I can enjoy all the football games. At least that's like my rationale for it, you know? Well, it'll be cool to get a 7-star StatCast relic in like another month. I can send a link to it in the chat if you want, Travis. Or I can just show you as well. It's this one right here. It'll load. There we go. It's called Khonshu's Ankh or Ankh. I think it's Ankh. I think I typed it into Translate the other day and it was Ankh. But yeah, if you just go here, you can click Champions. And then you can filter by Prestige here at the top. And then... So the champion with the biggest L is Juggernaut. And then the champion at the bottom with the highest prestige supposedly is High Evolutionary. And if you want, you can adjust their ranks and stuff, like right here. Like, it'll adjust their prestige and stuff. Yeah, I've noticed the, like, sigging and stuff, like, when it adjusts prestige, it can be a little buggy, though. So, take it with a grain of salt, but it is still very, very strong. Yeah, only one more time, Bravo 6. Sounds like compulsive gambling rationale? Nah. No, I'm actually up overall. I started with like $20 and I won a 6-man bet and it shot me way up and I've been just using that money ever since. So I'm like, I don't want to say I'm a professional gambler or anything, but I'm not. I will say I'm not a professional gambler. Hey, not too bad to get some new StatCast relics though. Glad I blew a bunch of my almost expiring revives too. I hate having to like just sell them so that I get some sort of value. It does bother me a little bit. It feels like I'm wasting things, you know? Recommended champions? Why? I guess I could throw that on Gallon. I'm not going to, though. Let's put it on Terrax. Why not? No. Why does it take me back to the main menu? Mangog deserves a relic for sure. You guys were... I can't believe you guys were Mangog doubters. Honestly, it's kind of gross. Guys. You guys just didn't believe in the Gogmeister. What is that, like, green little dot on his back? It's weird. Oh, look at my StatCast. Look at all the 5-star ones I got, man. My pride and joy is the singular 7-star that I pulled with Valiant StatCast crystal. Actually, Bravo 6, I was kind of thinking about that. Oh, good night, Wep. Sorry, I just saw that, man. Hope you're still in here. Thanks for dropping by. Dread Emperor Doom. I think that's a more fun name, though. But yeah, Dread Emperor Doom. I do think he'll probably be one of the best champs for it, though. Dead. Will quickly turn into Dead Emperor Doom. Although, I think we all know that, Venom the Duck will probably be the best. Or Mangog for Dread Emperor Doom. Your alliance placed top 10%. You duped your 7-star Destroyer. Dude, that stinks that you duped it. I mean, that makes, like, 7-star relics exponentially better. That's, like, still really good, Hikori, but I feel like when it comes to 7-star relics, it's good to just have, like, quantity, you know? Play BG? I would, but I don't have enough energy, AK. Also, like, we're getting near to ending the stream anyway. I usually am only live for like 3 hours, but today was a little bit... I saw it, Simo. Today we were doing the Elder difficulty. But anyway, yeah, with Prestige being how it is, I know relics don't account for much, but I feel like the most 7-star relics you can get your hands on, the better. Or the more, the better. I do wish there was like an easier way to acquire them. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't like monetized it like they monetized the normal Battlecast. Like, I'm surprised you can't buy StatCast crystals. Unless it's still in the store and it's like over here. Maybe it is. No, I think that was a one-time thing, like when they released StatCast. Yeah, I think so. Huh. I guess I should just redeem these, huh? I don't... There's no other way for me to get another one, right? It does, like... my alliance placed, like, 11 to 25%. And yeah, there's no telling, like, which half of that we were on. But I kind of wonder how truly close we were to the next tier of rewards. Other than how it could be. Howard the Goat. Dude, I'm gonna ban the use of the word mid in my chat, I swear. You guys call everyone mid, I swear, man. You guys are crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way for me to get another one. Just gonna take the shards. And then I'm broke on Trader's Outpost. Sorry guys, I'm like perusing the store. I know this isn't the most exciting gameplay. Oh boy, oh boy. We have 69,000 Radiance though. I don't know if I'll ever claim any more Radiance. I like where we're at. Mid can't be banned? Oh, I think it can. Mid will prevail. Just start timing everybody out. If we don't dupe enough basic champions on Titan Rollover, I think I'm going to buy one of these, though. That'll give us another Titan. But right now, I think I'm saving up for the Mastery Point. That's like my goal right now. Then I can get another point in like Deep Wounds or Despair or whatever. As much as I would like to use those resources to rank up champions, I really like having another mastery point. I don't even know how much my alliance put up Hikuri, but we rated higher than I thought we would. Please don't ban it just because I would have. Dude, if I could ban certain people from saying certain things, if only. Honestly, yeah, the units I think is actually a really good deal. And if I weren't saving, I probably would almost always buy out the units. 750 units is crazy good. That's also my reasoning and justification for why I think the banquet will probably be higher than we've ever seen as far as like getting the milestones. Because I don't think it's that hard to get like buy out the units. And there's probably going to be a lot of people with units. I'm saving for a mastery point. Mastery points can go a long way, probably more than you guys may think. Also, I'm waiting for the inevitable day where one day they will lower the price. One day. There's no shot I'm ever blowing 5,000 units on a deathless piece. That's crazy, crazy town, man. Anyway, I think I've gotten to the Minecraft parkour part of the stream. If you guys don't know what that means, it's when you don't know what to do in Minecraft. So you're just parkouring around your house. You're like jumping from chest to chest to chest. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go play Minecraft and you'll completely understand what I'm talking about. You got to play with somebody you can talk to, though. If you're playing it solo, you would just log out. Anyway, today was a really good stream. I think we're gonna call it since we got everything done that we wanted to. I'm glad we won't have to worry about this for the next 32 days. I'm sorry for those of you that do still have to do it and have decided on doing Elder difficulty. Again, normal difficulty feels like a complete and total breeze. Elder difficulty, honestly, still not that hard either. It's just a slog. A lot of the fights feel like they take pretty long. And, like, some of the ones in the Cosmic one, yeah, that was self-inflicted because I didn't bring champions that played into the nodes. But honestly, I think I would have ran out of champions that did that anyway. So, anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I do want to make video guides for these, though, even though probably nobody is going to watch them because I think there's a lot of people that are not going to do Elder difficulty. But I just want to make, I'll probably make like really quick videos just giving a brief rundown of like my thoughts on each quest. But other than that, guys, thank you for swinging by today. The support the past few days has been absolutely crazy, by the way. Our subscriber number has gone through the moon. We're still working on 500 though, but the community and chat has been growing and you guys have all been participating a ton, which I really do love and I really enjoy. So thank you guys for being here. Yeah, other than that, guys, if it's night for you, have a good nice sleep or whatever. If it's day for you, or you still got some daylight left, have a good rest of your day and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Remember, I don't